She was involved in many extracurricular activities while at WHS. She has taken advanced courses along with being an active member on the varsity dance team, junior Civitan president, musical theater program performer, volunteered in the special education department, Key Club, tribal council, Mu Alpha Theta, vice president, National Honor Society, Delta Club, and Beta Club. She is also a member of Trinity Church. Her future plans include attending the University of Mississippi in the fall, and she plans to major in engineering and obtain a professional engineering degree, then complete law school at the University of Alabama. She is graduating today with a GPA 4.32, and we could not be more proud of her. The salutatorian for the class of 2015 is Ms. Taylor Blair Caton.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sullivan. Well, it's hard to believe this moment is finally here, but guys, we made it. And we couldn't have done it without all the love and support, especially from our parents. I would like to thank mine, Tanya and Todd Caton, for everything you've done for me over the years, along with all my wonderful friends, especially Sarah Miller, who have constantly supported and encouraged me to become the person I'm very proud of today. Words cannot adequately express the gratitude I feel towards Britton Daniels, my relatives, teachers, classmates, and Trinity Episcopal Church family. I could not have done it without you. I know all of the graduates here feel the same about their loved ones. We would not be here now without you. When I think back over the last 12 years, I had some amazing educators and mentors in my life. You really all do make a difference. Every one of you helped us get where we are today. But my journey to this stage was a little different. I was not always part of the spirited class of 2015. I chose to be. When I decided to homeschool in my 7th grade year to focus on ballet, I completed the 7th and 8th grade curricula in 1 year. So I would like to thank the class of 2016 for 7 wonderful, silly, and awkward years that I wouldn't change for the world. But even throughout those years, I always looked up to and admired the class of 2015. And I'm so humbled and honored that these graduates before me welcomed me in and let me be a part of their exuberant family. Through the good and the bad, we stayed focused on this goal, graduation. Sometimes it wasn't easy, but these have been some of the best years of our lives, filled with numerous activities to encourage and challenge all, extracurricular as well as academic. I appreciate all the growth opportunities I received on the stage and on the sidelines. WHS gave us all that chance to be a part of many different teams and families. We all have so many memories we will treasure for the rest of our lives. When you look at the faculty of WHS, know that they are very special in the hearts of all the graduates here tonight. Some for inspiring and motivating us, and some for teaching us there are always things and people in life that must be endured. Of course, with the highs have come many lows, especially over the last 2 years. Our entire community has mourned too often the tragic loss of beloved students from Wetumpka. Once we almost regained our footing, we seemed to be knocked down again. Like most of you, these deaths affected me immensely. Though most of our losses were not a part of this senior class, they were a part of mine, and were all our treasured friends. To quote Buddha, the problem is you think you have time, but we learn too well that you don't. It completely changed my perspective on what is truly important, and I just wish I had realized it sooner. Losing someone so special is something you never get over. Rose Kennedy did not agree with the old adage, time heals all wounds. Instead, she said, the wounds remain. In time, the mind, protecting its sanity, covers them with scar tissue and the pain lessens, but it is never gone. These tragedies continue to remind us to do our best to always tell loved ones just how much they mean to us and appreciate life daily. Our situations may not always be exactly what we desire, but remember, even our worst day is still a day that many won't get. I challenge us all to put our relationships first. It is easy to let them fade, especially with this chapter of our life closing. but the few seconds it takes to send a text or make a post can keep us connected. So tonight, as I stand here and thank you, the class of 2015, for being there for me these last 4 years, know I mean it with all of my heart. I honestly have no idea who I would be without the relationships this class has given me that I truly treasure and depend on every day. And I'm sure my fellow classmates feel the same towards their families and friends who have supported them along the way. Thank you all so much. One more thing. And now I'd like to share a few words from Onis Moshkani's poem, Here I Am. The streets and footballs which we once threw, the school desk upon which we once drew, the windows that sat open through we once flew. Before the outside world of parking spaces and dead friends came flooding on in, and we forgot what we wanted and we became what we become. Because I know my life is like some high school kid's notebook. A high school kid that shuffles back and forth between school and home, stacking the letters and pictures too close for anyone outside his own imagination to read. Because it's the ink that his heart beats, that his heart breathes, and we just all wanted to write these notes. Check if you like me, check if you don't, check if you'll date me, check if you won't. Because we all wanted the love songs to be true. And we did once love dinosaurs. And we wanted the stars to hold our hands, to love us, but they left us. So let your smile twist, like my heart dancing precariously on the edge of my fingertips, standing them like that same high school kid, looking his thoughts, using his Sharpie tip, writing, I was here. I was here, and ain't none of y'all can write that in the same spot that I just wrote it in. I'm here, and we all here. What all of us wanted, and what none of us got. We all had and have, and what we all forgot. That we all wanted to be something, that we all became something. And it might not be what we once thought we'd be when we were kids, but something is still something. And the questions are the only answers we need to know, that we are as live as I am when I have the mind of a child, asking, why is 2 + 3 always equal to 5? Where do people go when they die? What made the beauty of the moon and the beauty of the sea? Did that beauty make you? Did that beauty make me? Will that make me something? Will I be something? Am I something? And the answer comes. You already are, you always were, and you still have time to be.